Guys, I wanted to give a huge shout out for this. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. Sawyer Ridge Farm, y'all are the best. When they came out the other day, they left me some food. Look at this big old ham steak. Are you kidding me? I was gonna cook, they left me some eggs and sausage and stuff too. I was gonna cook that. I think this is enough for breakfast for now. Jacob, this is Jacob's favorite. So thank you for sharing. Give me some energy to start my morning. Let's just get to work. Alright guys, the sun is out, so I put on my working shirt here, and I bought plywood. My goal today is to finish the roof, put on the support beams, collars, I don't know what you call them. I know what to do, I don't know what they're called. And then I'm going to put plywood up on the outside and put house wrap. That's my goal for the today. So I'm going to try to get that done. Alright, so I had a bunch of 2x6s left, so I ripped them in half, as you could tell, and then I cut these angles on them, and up there, I'm hooking them on, and it's going to go all the way across. I wanted a very tall roof, so these are a little bit skinnier than 2x4. I know I could probably use 2x4 or plywood or whatever, but I'm going to use this. It's what I have. It's better than nothing, and I think it's going to be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way. Now that I got them all the way, now I need to go from here to here. Okay, so I got them up there, that one, and then this one. Of course, I'm laying them this way. It's not a big deal. It's temporary just to hold it in place. Eventually, I'm gonna get cedar and logs, big old, 5-6 inch logs, and I'm gonna put them across as the beams. So this is just temporary, don't think anything of it, but it gives you a good idea if this were a loft. So you have just a little bit of space up there, not a whole lot. So it's kind of why I didn't go with the loft, because it'd be too high up. I might honestly do something where it comes over the counters, because the counters right here is going to come out 2 feet, and then I might just do like a 2-foot shelf up there that you could do some storage or some plants or something up there. I don't know what I'd do with it, but it would be out of the way. It wouldn't make it feel a whole lot smaller in here, and it just give me a little more room up there to put some stuff. And it'd be above the counter, so it'd never be in the way. And then on this side, I don't think I'd really want a loft or anything coming out like 2 feet or so. Maybe, I don't know, but most likely not, just because I think it'll start closing in, and I don't want that. I want it to be as open as possible. And honestly, just putting the plywood up and then these rafters, it's making it feel smaller and smaller, and that's what I don't want. I want to keep it as open as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and put the plywood on this side. I'm going to kind of do it in reverse this time. I'm going to do the bottom sheet first, because I'm going to have to climb over the top and do it from the top. And well, for the first sheet, I'll do it from right here. I'll bring it up, and then the top one, I'm going to have to get like on top of it from this side over here and climb up and go over, because it's a pretty high area over here to get up there, so I don't think the ladder will be tall enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, try to get the plywood on here, and then I bought plywood to put on the walls, and then I'm gonna try house wrap. Hopefully I can get it all done today. If not, not a big deal. It's just a cool goal of mine. Look at that, got a roof all the way. I got my braces here, so this is kind of what it's gonna start looking like here. There is that gap, of course, for the airflow at the top. All these little seams, I was told, hopefully correct, I need to leave a 1/4 of an inch gap, so when the house shifts a little bit and stuff like that, it has room to move and expand. So hopefully that was the correct thing to do. But I am going to start putting plywood on the walls now. But before I do that, because I don't want to forget, for the roof, I haven't bought the metal yet. I bought house wrap because I'm going to put the plywood up all around and then house wrap all around. So my big question is this: do I put house wrap on the roof underneath the metal, or do I have to get tar paper under the metal? I'm not 100% sure. I kind of looked it up. I got mixed things going on there. So I figured I'd ask you guys if you truly know. Don't start guessing and be like, yeah, I think it's this. No, if you have experience with metal roofs, please let me know. Not any other roof, metal roof. I'm doing metal. I'm not going to do anything other than metal. So do I put house wrap on there and then put my furring strips all the way across, whatever you call them, and then the metal so there's a gap? Or do I put the tar paper down and then metal straight on the plywood? Give me your advice. The good advice, not something you're guessing on, if you have experience. So now let's see if I can actually put some plywood on these walls. That was hard to do. I'll say that. I filmed it, but I'm not going to show you because you guys would unsubscribe to me in a heartbeat because it was super dangerous. I dropped plywood, I almost fell off, all that cool stuff. So I am not going to show you. So you stick around and keep watching. But that was sketchy. But now let's do the walls. I know some of you are thinking, did it come out square? Look at this, all the way down on the edge there. And then we'll walk down here and look at this one. This, don't worry about this. This is where the window's getting cut out. it'll get cut out right there. So this part right here doesn't really matter. But down here, as you can see, literally right to the edge. So that means it's squared up, which is awesome. I was kind of nervous. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to put the next ones on and then see where I go from there. I'm gonna just say it right now, today's kind of been an off day. It's a Monday, and I know a lot of you are at home and you're not working, but remember those Mondays when you had to go to work and everything was just kind of like, you know? Well, it's one of those days. So the compressor's not pumping enough air to hit the nails in, so I'm having to do it by hand and all stuff. I need a bigger compressor. I'll buy one. I just want to see how good it'll work. It works great for stuff, but when you're going like this and it's just pop, 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 pop over and over, it's not really handling it. It has to be constantly on. But they're on, and I know some of you are going to say, why didn't you just stand them up? They're 8 feet tall, 8-foot walls, and do it that way. This way, it's grabbing as long as I can. It's going past the door, so when I put the top one on up there, it's gonna go all the way above the door into the window, and then it'll connect from there to this side. So that way it'll hold it real good. And I know some of you are gonna say I need to cut it in half and overlap the seams or whatever. Honestly, I'm not too worried about that. I probably should. I just don't know how to line up over there, so I'll see if it lines up right. If it does, then I'll overlap it. If not, then I'm not gonna worry about it. There's gonna be a lot of you that do not like the way I do this next way, but it's how I do it. It'd work a lot better if I had a new blade on here. Looks like it's messed up. Woo, woo! That was hot. Dumb move. burnt my fingertips. .100% not perfect, but I don't have any other saw. I don't have a jigsaw or anything, so I guess next time I go into town, I'll either get a bit. It's what I like to use, a router, and then you use a flush bit router, and you literally just trace the window, and it cuts perfectly. Some people think it's dangerous. Half the stuff I do is dangerous, so I don't recommend it. It's just what I do. Unfortunately, I didn't have the bit for it, so either I'll go get a bit or a jigsaw or a sawzall at some point. But let's go ahead and cut out this door. Two windows and a door. It is not cut perfect. I know that. I didn't even try to cut it even near perfect because I'm going to go back and get the bit I need, or a jigsaw or whatever, or a reciprocating saw, you know, like a sawzall or whatever, and I'll cut them better. For now, just using what I have. I wanted the air to be able to come through as of right now, and I don't want it to be like a big parachute if it hits the wall, you know, so I want air to be able to come through. But you can at least kind of get an idea now of what it looks like. You know, the door's over there, you got your two windows, and then you'll have your front porch out here, and the roof's there, then we'll have an overhang. So it's coming together. So while I'm in good spirits of having the wall on for now, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my buddy over at Sunnyslope Homestead. They just got 2,000 subscribers. I actually think they're over the 2,000 mark now by 100 or 200 or something. So guys, if you are interested in following a new channel, if you don't know them, the guy, he is a veteran. I don't remember what branch. He looks like he'd be like Navy is what I would think. Just kidding, I don't think he's Navy at all. And I know if you are in the military or whatever, you rag on the other branches. So I don't know, maybe Marines or something. I don't know what he was, but he's a good dude. He is trying to build his channel. He's trying to get more self-sufficient so he can you know, raise stuff for his animals and kids. He's got kids and stuff. So guys, if you want to go check out that channel, you can. It's just Sunnyslope Homestead, and I'll probably put a link down in the description. But guys, I think I'm going to call it a day for this vlog. I need to start editing this video to get it out, and then I am going to keep working. I'm going to keep doing what I can do on this, and then whenever I go into town to upload the video, I'll try to get the bit or a new saw or something to cut those better, because that looks pretty bad. So don't think I'm going to do that. That was just a half, you know what, job to get the holes in there to kind of get an idea what it is. But at least you get an idea now. You get to see the roof, you get to see the walls, and what it'd be like with some rafters on there. So it's kind of coming together for this video, you can kind of tell. But boy, was it a Monday of all Mondays. if it could go wrong, it went wrong. I burnt my fingertips. I don't know if you could tell the little white marks on my fingertips. Burnt that just a second ago. I fell off. I dropped the plywood when I was doing that. The ladder earlier, for no reason, just collapsed when I was on it, and I fell, but luckily I fell on the deck. So I am going to call it a day with that stuff, kind of relax, get a video out, go into town, get the stuff I need, and then hit it hard again tomorrow. So guys, if you liked this video, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and all that. And if you didn't know, it costs $0 to subscribe. It is free. If you really, you know, like the channels that you watch, I don't care if you subscribe to mine, but if you like the channels that you actually watch, please subscribe to their channel and hit the notification bell, and then also watch the ads. That's how YouTubers get paid. And I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. This month is already a low month for the year, every year, but because of all the stuff going on, it's even lower. Every YouTuber I've talked to is kind of freaking out about their revenue because it's dropped big time. So no one's asking for money. It's just a way to support, if you really like them, is watch the videos, comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and of course watch the ads. That's how they get paid, is through the ads. So guys, I appreciate it if you do it for my channel, and I know all the other channels appreciate it if you do it for them. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all later on Coffee with the Crockers, and I know a lot of you don't even know that's my side channel, Coffee with the Crockers. It's not this channel at all. It's a whole separate channel, and I've talked to a few people. They had no idea that Coffee with the Crockers was a thing. So if you like to go over there, check it out, Coffee with the Crockers. I'm at like 8,000-ish subs. Be awesome to get it to 10,000. That's just a personal goal, to get there by, you know, the middle of the year, and it'd be cool if I can get there sooner. It's just a personal goal. But guys, if you'd like to go check that out, you can. But we'll see y'all tomorrow morning on Coffee with the Crockers.